just invaded my street? Jungkook stands adjusting his shirt, his aura shifting instantly, gone in the injured man replaced by a commanding icy boss. They are mine. Excuse me, what? The knock on your door is sharp, disciplined. You open it, just enough to see Glenn bowing slightly at Jungkook, ignoring you. Pause. We were worried sick. The streets were crawling last night. Thank God you are safe. Your jaw drops, eyes darting to Jungkook, who doesn't correct them. Wait, you weren't kidding? You are actually. Jungkook meets your gaze silently, a storm behind his eyes, but doesn't answer. The men step forward, gently supporting him. Through he resists. You stand awkwardly by the couch, arm crossed, still trying to process. Jungkook moves towards the door. His men around him like shadows. For a moment you wonder if he'll say something, but his cold marks back in place. Hey, take care of yourself, alright? The room is still. The men glance at you as if you have lost your mind. No one ever says that to him. Jungkook's back stiffens, his steps spasming. But he doesn't reply. Instead, he simply walks past, eyes unbelievable. Thank you for saving him. We owe you. You're not brushing it off casually, though your heart is racing. Yeah, well, he's just ruined my sofa. Ram allows him himself a tiny smirk at your politeness before following his face out. The door shuts, leaving the apartment strangely quiet. Inside the SUV, Jungkook sits in silence, his men sneaking glances at him. His mind replays voice, take care of yourself. No one had ever told him that before. No one dared. To the world, he was a target, but you treated him like a stubborn patient. Boss, should we? Try. His tone is clipped, but his hand clenches slightly on his neck. He doesn't admit it, but something in his shifted, and he hates, yet he strangely craves that way it feels. Time skips to next day. You are sipping coffee, finally enjoying a very peaceful evening. Then a knock at the door. You open it, and immediately spit your coffee, and you see him standing there, close to crisp. What is this? Thanks to today. Did you knock on your landing? Doctor, I need a checkup. You are not my patient. Hospital exists for a reason. Hospitals ask too many questions. You don't. He sets the roses on the counter like he owns the place. You get at him, exasperated. You can't just, oh, fine, sit down, but don't think I'm impressed with flowers. Then I'll bring chocolates next time. Over the next week, he actually does every evening without interruptions. Sometimes with flowers, sometimes expensive chocolates, sometimes both. He always uses an excuse object. You're not a patient, you're a stalker with a sweet tooth. A stalker, you're a patient with good taste. Your wound is healing. You don't need me anymore. Maybe I need more than healing. Your breath hitches for a moment, but you quickly push him back with a glare. Stop trying to sound like a drama lead. It's not working. But your flushed hair betrays you. Jungkook notices, and for the first time in years, he fights the urge to grin. industrial world, you are more than that. He grips tightens on you, possessive, almost desperate, and you weather lights but enough to set your heart racing. It's late, the rain batters against your windows, thunder rumbling like the storm inside Jungkook. He's pacing around your apartment, your titles or a darkened than you have seen before. Talk to me, what happened? To me, aimed at my brain. I can't. His hands are his clenching. I can't lose you. The wind, heart racing. There's never someone so very. I'm right here. You don't always have to carry it alone, Jungkook. His head rose, forehead brushing yours. His breathing shaking. The sunlight streams gently through your curtains. You stir awake the feeling of warmth surrounding you. Jungkook's arms wrapped securely around your waist, his face buried in your hair. You shift. Before you can answer, a stark contrast to his terrifying reputation. He presses a kiss to your temple, his breath warm against your skin. Then, one quiet morning, he finally says the word he has been holding back for weeks. I know your heart stops. You come to look at me. With words, instead you pull him down, the kind that says everything without needing to be spoken, and in the moment he feels at peace. Do you know how dangerous it is for me to love you like this? Stop talking nonsense in the morning. Glass. His possessive shines through, but so does the tenderness no one else ever gets to see.